Welcome back, guys. Let's continue with visualization. And in this video, I'll be talking about bar plot and pie chart. Previously, we have worked on histogram, which is nothing but a frequency plot for continuous variable, right? Similarly, guys, bar plot and pie charts are also frequency plots, but not for a continuous variable. It is for a categorical variable. So categorical variable means, for an example, yes or no, or the types of cars, or maybe you can say the different types of bank accounts like saving. All these are categorical data, right? Basically, a non-numeric data is a categorical data, right? Now, under categorical data, let's see some examples. So basically, if you remember in the previous video, we have used the cars.csv file. We're going to use the same CSV file over here. So let me scroll up back, and let me show you the data frame. Yeah, so this is the one, and this is the one. Yeah, so you can see there are a few categorical data that we have. For example, the make is nothing but the manufacturer of the car, fuel type, whether it is gas or diesel, body style, what is the style of the body, whether it's a convertible or a hatchback or a sedan, what is the drive wheels, either it's a rear wheel drive or a front wheel drive or a four wheel drive, engine location, whether it's front or back, and yeah, some of them, right? So let's say we are good to go with some of these categorical variables. Let's say let's work on a make, that is the manufacturer or the company basically. So data frame, make column. Do you want to know how many unique values we have? So we're going to call the unique function, and these are the various unique values, that is Alfa Romeo, Audi, BMW, Chevrolet, Dodge, and so on, right? Now, instead of the unique values, I want to know how many times these values are repeating, or basically I want to know the frequency of these values. So instead of unique functions, what we can do, we can call the value underscore count function. So you can see there is a value counts, and that means that if there is Toyota, it repeats 32 times. The frequency of Toyota is 32. The frequency of Nissan is 18. The frequency of Mazda is 70. Right? These are the frequency values. Now, guys, instead of showing a data like this, which is very boring, right? What you can do, you can make a plot. So now this time, guys, I'm using pandas library, where I'm going to show you how to do this. So it's very simple. You call df, you call the make column, right? You are accessing the make column. You call value counts, that gives you this output. Now just further you add dot, call the plot function. Inside the plot function, you pass find equal to bar, and guys, you see there you have a bar plot that shows each of the categories, each of the make or the manufacturer, and their counts. Basically, how many cars they have manufactured. So you can see the Toyota is on the top, and then Mercury at the bottom over here, right? By default, it goes in the descending order. So you have the highest first and the lowest at the last. If you wish, you can reverse that. I'll show you that in some time. But let me make it more beautiful. I'll say plt.show, that removes that line. If you wish, you can increase the image size. Plt.figure size. Then let me pass, let's say 7,7. So both width and height I'm passing same. Yeah. So now it looks good. Yes. Now the same plot, guys. The same plot over here. If I want this in the ascending order instead of the descending order, so what we can do is call this. Just copy this code, right? And then just before just after value counts, and just before the plot function, in between, I'm gonna call the function sort underscore values, and inside that I'll be passing an argument called ascending. Just a second, guys. The exact value is AC ascend equal to false, something like that. Let me just check out. I'm just giving a trial. So ascend equal to true. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I remember. It's not ascent. It is basically descent. Sorry, it's descent. And for descent, we're gonna pass false. Now it's not in the descending order. Now it should be in the okay. DESC is not working. DES should work. AFC doesn't work. Oh my god, I just forgot the argument, guys. Let me just give me 1 minute. Sort. Okay, got it. So, guys, basically, you have to write this completely. That is ascending equal to false. All right. Oh, I just forgot this argument. So we just had multiple tries, but this is where how it is. So ascending equal to false, and that is, guys, that is a default value, right? That even if you don't pass false, that is fine. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna make it true. So now you're gonna see the opposite. So it starts from the lowest, that is Mercury, and goes till the highest. All right. So that is the argument. I just forgot that. So guys, the same plot, but just we're passing a function called sort values, and we're passing an argument called ascending equal to true. Okay, perfect. So that is the bar plot. I hope it's very simple. There's no, there's no nothing fancy about that. One more variant of this is, let me copy this code. Now let's say instead of showing the categories horizontally, we can show the categories on the vertical side. So what you do is here, same thing, right? Instead of kind equal to bar, you say bar h. So you can see all the bars are horizontal now, and all the categories are on the vertical side, right? So that's completely up to you. What do you want? You want them on the horizontal side or the vertical side? That just changes with this argument. Okay, guys. So that was all about bar plot. Okay. Next is pie chart. Guys, pie chart is very similar to bar plot. That is, it is also used for the frequency distribution of categorical data, but the representation is different. Here you see bars, there you're gonna see a pie shape, basically a circle, where in the pie shaped, you're gonna see all the categories, right? So let's see how exactly it works. So this time, guys, I'm gonna use a different column. So just like make, we have a column called body style, right? So that shows the different style of the different body style of the different cars. So the same thing, guys. df selecting the body style. Okay, so I'm selecting the body style, and as usual you can check out the unique values or you can check out the value counts. So there are like 96 sedans, there are 70 hatchbacks, 25 wagon, 8 hardtop, and 6 convertible. Now in the pie chart, if you want to plot a pie chart, we again call the plot function, but you can guess that instead of kind equal to bar, we say kind equal to pi, and that's all, guys. It gives you a pie chart. And same thing you can do over here. You can increase the size. You can play around with the size. So basically, I will increase it a little bit because that will look really great. Plt dot figure fixed size equal to, I'm gonna pass 7,7. All right, perfect. So what is the difference, guys? Instead of kind equal to bar, we say kind equal to pi, and that's all. You have a pie chart. So you can see the sedan has the maximum frequency, so it takes maximum area. Convertible has less frequency, so it takes less area. That is it. So that's the code. Now let me copy this and let me see what are the different things that we can do. Guys, similarly, you can pass an argument over here, that is auto PCT. Okay, auto PCT, and in this argument I'm gonna pass the value percent 1.1 f percent 1.1 f percent, and sorry, what is one more percent required? So guys, we are passing an argument called autopacity with the value percent 1.1 f percent. So basically, don't get in depth of this. This is basically a regular expression where we're saying we want to show the percentage value, and where there should be only one decimal point. That's all. That's what we meant. All right. So you can see it is not just showing the area, not just showing the graph, but also showing how much area it is covering. So you can see sedan is covering 46.8% and convertible is covering 2.9%, right? So that's the job of auto PCD. If you wish, you can do more research on that and you can play around with that. All right. Now moving on, another argument that I want to show you is, let me copy this. Now here, instead of auto PCT, see, if you wish, you can have auto PCT and this function, this explode argument as well. So you can add them both together. But since I just want to focus on explode, I have removed auto PCT from here. So what exactly is this explode? So first of all, what I'll do is let me count how many categories are there. So we have one, two, three, four, five. Let me add five zeros separated by commas. One, two, three, four, five. And now if you plot, there is no difference. Everything is just perfectly fine. Now on the fourth zero over here, instead of zero, let me add value 0.1. Guys, you will see that going in the anti-clockwise direction, the fourth category, one, two, three, four. The fourth category is exploded from the pie chart. It is like little outside the pie chart, right? Similarly, if you increase the number from 0.1 to zero point 0.5 on the fourth category, it goes out. So more the value you add, more it explodes, right? So that is the meaning of explode, guys. One, two, three, four, five. Five categories, so five zeros, and you can just play around with the values over here. Okay, so that was about all about pie charts. Perfect. So we have completed bar plot and pie charts. Now for more plots, stay tuned for the next video.